So here we have the insulated narwhals team project. So some of the features that we have wanted to do is have a working website with no broken links, have a linked SQL database, have a map of Victoria with the council areas showing, data visualization of data from selected databases, be able to have a table of a selected council's information, with the extended features being an animated logo. Each council has its facilities and activities available listed and searchable. Data visualization comparing one council to the state average. Data visualizations of building density compared to the state averages. Data visualization of house prices in one council area compared to the state averages. And enhanced data visualization types. Unfortunately, due to the time restraints, some of these extended features were not achievable. So here we have the Insulated Narwhals project web homepage. The mission here is an ambitious project that plans to cross-analyze data from various different boundaries and give the results based on the user's request. Stage 1 is working implementation of council results with data sources being by postcode or suburb-based data, helping users know basic information regarding services and housing available in the council selected. Currently, you can select a council by map selection by using council selection menu option, which will yield a bar graph representation of the selected data. Alternatively, you can select a council by drop down in data analysis menu option and get an experimental advanced graph result, which is currently a bubble graph. In this advanced mode, you can select some filtered request options when choosing the data sets. So here we have the home page, the council selection page, the data analysis page, and the contact us page. So from the council selection, due to the fact that the Google Maps integration is the free version just for this proof of concept, this error is shown, and this watermark for development purposes only is also shown, as the watermark is as well for the screen capture. With the paid version, these will be removed. We have here the home button, which will take people back to the home page. Within the Google Map, we can select different council areas, find out their name and area in square kilometers. In this case, Mildura, Yarrimbak, or the Alpine Shire Council. Due to the fact that it is Google Maps integration as well, you can zoom in to get some of the smaller areas around. So on the next button, we can go to the data selection where we have the area that was selected, in this case the East Gippsland area. We can select either median house prices, Victorian schools, Victorian hospitals. Again, home button taking us home. Back to the council selection button. It takes us back to the selected councils. Or the results. In this case, the average median house price, where we have a data set from 2015, 16, 17, and 18. Bar graph with each year being a different color. House prices shown. And you can hover over the house prices to also see a result as well. Victorian Schools radio button will show up a total of schools. Again, there were some issues within the actual data sets themselves. We have a total schools, how many primary schools, secondary schools, private schools, and special schools. Special schools are special needs schools for things like behavioural or intellectual issues. Due to the fact that there is such a wealth of information here, the bar graph does look a little thin, but again, Different types of schools have different colours, and you can also hover over and get information. As this is just a proof of concept, we will be able to also change around the size of the bar graphs so that information is more easily read. Going to the Victorian Hospitals radio button. Again, shows a total hospital count, public hospital and private hospitals. Again, with the data sets, there are some issues and inaccuracies. Also with the line graph, this being a proof of concept. Each type of hospital gets its own colour. Again, you can hover over to figure out the suburb and get information in more detail. Going up to the data analysis, so this is where you are able to select councils from the drop-down menu. Again, home button takes us home. So selecting the Alpine Shire Council, selecting the data analysis page. Here we can go in and do an in-depth search. So we can find out minimum house prices as well as maximum house prices. We can have the Victorian hospitals. We can specify if we want public or private hospitals. And the Victorian schools, where we can also select private school, public school, primary school, secondary school, or those special schools. What we can also do as well is do a stress test and select all three. Again, as you see, is just a proof of concept. We get the data analysis and the bubble graph, which tell us the information that we need. The Contact Us page is blank at the moment, as this is just a proof of concept.